And now, a word of faith with Bishop Haran. In the footsteps of Abraham.
Hi there. In the footsteps of Abraham. Today I want to go with you through the steps of Abraham, step by step. When God called him, he was alone. Yes, he was alone. He did not have any child because his wife Sarah, she was barren. Both of them, Abraham and Sarah, they did not have a child. They were growing old and they were childless. However, God appeared to Abraham and told him to leave Haran. And he crossed the gates of Haran. Himself, his wife, he was alone. He obeyed the voice of God and he did cross the gate of Haran. He did not know where he was going. However, God makes no mistakes. When we act, God reacts. Now Abraham was able to accomplish his dream, to embrace his only beloved son. Imagine, the picture you see is not a grandfather or a great-grandfather embracing, hugging his grandson, great-grandson. No, this is a father embracing his only son. And guess what? One day, God appeared to him and said, Abraham, take your son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. There I will show to you in one of the mountains where you are going to sacrifice your son. Abraham once again obeyed the voice of God. You see his only son on the altar, Isaac on the altar. Abraham was a man of the altar. He was working in a partnership with God, always making sacrifices. The sacrifice of nowadays is not the human sacrifice. It's not the sacrifice of an animal, but the sacrifice of obedience, the sacrifice of faith. When you give your all to God, God gives his all to you. Follow the steps of Abraham. And also, you are going to have a complete life just as Abraham had a complete life. Here is the envelope of this campaign. You are going to call the number right now you see on your screen. I am going to send it to you this envelope. You are going to write a prayer request and you are going to send it to me. We are going to be praying for you and the God of the Bible will bless your life. I want to show to you now a testimony. See how happy or how happier this mother is right now. Miss Violet, when she obeyed the voice of God, she made her sacrifice. Now you see the result. There is no more cancer in her family.
Obedience. Faith.
Was the door that made Abraham.
Courage. Sacrifice. Campaign of Israel at the gate of Haran.
My name is Violet. When I was pregnant with my daughter, I was very happy to have my daughter. When she was born, I was very happy. And since she was growing up, when she was 1 year old, 2 years old, 4, when she started 5 years old, and my happiness is crushed because my daughter diagnosis cancer. My happiness is crushed because my daughter diagnosis cancer. When she was go to school, they called me at the school. When I go get her, I saw her drug on her leg and her hand. When I go to the doctor, they do the MRI for her. CAT scan, they told me they find out she have a cancer. And I was on the hospital, and I spent 3 weeks on the hospital. They do the surgery for her. In 2 weeks, she have 2 surgeries. After the surgery, the doctor says she going on the chemo. I tell the doctor, I'm not a Christian, but I'm believing God. My daughter not going to the chemo. My husband followed the church and the radio. My husband invite me. When I go and I start praying, I go to my daughter, we start praying, and we drink the water. And after that, the campaign of Israel came. I do my campaign. I decided to sacrifice because the doctor says my daughter have some cancer left. She's gonna be survive for life for 30 years. After the sacrifice, they do the MRI for my daughter. When I go get the result, the doctor say, can you open your mouth, say thank God? I say, why? I don't know why. He said, can you smiling? I say, I'm waiting, I want the result because I cannot smile, I don't know why. He said, the cancer is free, your daughter don't have any cancer anymore. After 5 years, my daughter was diagnosed with cancer, now the cancer is free. This is my daughter, now my joy is complete. The campaign on Israel is really good. If you can't do it, just do it. Don't even hear what people say. You not give the money to the church. You give it for yourself because when you do the sacrifice, you're gonna get the result. Don't be afraid to do the sacrifice on the campaign of Israel.
Campaign of Israel at the gate of Haran.
There are many things that you can do by yourself, but there are other things that you have been trying throughout of your life and you are not able to do it. God has to write a new story for you. But are you willing to do what God wants you to do? Because sacrifice is a must. You are going to request this envelope, you are going to make your sacrifice, and you are going to see results in your life. These are the 3 steps on how to participate of this campaign of Israel. I will go to the gate of Haran, and there I'm going to present your life. And you are going to see like this mother, Miss Violet. She saw the result. The daughter is healed from cancer. They found normal cancer because she obeyed the Spirit. Obey the Spirit just as Abraham did. Make your campaign. Make sure to request your envelope today, to send back your envelope to us with your prayer request, your sacrifice, and we are going to go in July. I need to receive your envelope, your request, everything ready by the end of this month. By the end of this month, you are going to send it so that in the first week of July, we have it here and we go to Israel.
How do you participate of the campaign of Israel? First, make the decision of putting an end to your problems through faith. Second, write down on paper your prayer request, determining that God will make happen in your life everything you wrote down. Third, send your prayer request together with your vow of sacrifice. You can make a check or money order under the name of the Universal Church and mail it to 7075 Southwest Freeway, Houston, Texas, 77074. For more information, you can call us at 1-888-691-2291.